Hi, so have you ever seen people putting stuff out on Twitter where they say something and then there's this little link and it doesn't look like a regular link? Well, these are known as tiny or short URLs, and I'm going to show you today a quick and fast way that you can go ahead and put out your own URLs. So, I'm sending this out right now. Check out beautiful WordPress websites that don't look like blogs, and then here's a link. And I click update. Now, it looks really short, brief. People can click on it and it will take them to the WordPress showcase website, which is where WordPress says, look at all these amazing sites that people have created in WordPress. And they don't look like websites or blogs at all, I should say. Really great. I mean, look at this Wall Street Journal magazine. That's looking really sharp. Anyway, back to how to make these links. So you should be running Firefox as your browser. Just go to firefox.com and you can just go ahead and download it. It can work on Windows, it can work on the Mac, it can work on Linux, right? Great stuff. Here we go, firefox.com. So once you got that downloaded, now you can go ahead and get this amazing extension, right? Now some people may have heard of tinyURL. What tinyURL did and still does is they take really long web addresses and they make them shorter. So what people used to do is go to tinyurl.com and they would paste in a really long address. So in the old days, I would have gone to this website at WordPress and I would have copied this, and I would have brought it over here and I would have pasted it, and I'm right clicking to do that. And I would have said make tiny URL, and then it would have given me a little thing. And then people would share that, and there's your little link. Well, along came some better ways. My favorite URL shortening application now is Bitly. And the main benefit Bitly has over the other ones is that you can actually see later on how many people actually clicked on your link. That's huge in social networking because you can be putting out links and sharing all day, but if no one's clicking on it, hey, you're not really being effective. So now when you come here, and let's say I put in that same link and I said shorten, it'll go ahead and create that. And interestingly enough, I can click on info, and and other people have probably already linked to this, so this isn't like unique or new. But what I can see is the type of traffic, so who's been clicking on it. So I just did now, but let's say we look at like the past month. And this is another thing to keep in mind with URL shortening services. If you just generate a URL, ask it to give you a little tiny URL, a short URL, it'll probably reuse one that someone else has already used. No big deal, right? So here's what I mean. So I clicked on total. So since February 6th of 2009, people have been linking to this Bitly. They've been sharing this Bitly URL for the WordPress showcase page. So you can see, 3 clicks, 5 clicks, 12 clicks. So pretty interesting, So especially if this is related to a promotion or whatever, if it's working or not. So yeah, you can come to Bitly and do it. But how about one step better for efficiency? Yeah, under tools, they will tell you that if you're running Firefox, you can actually go ahead and install an extension right in. Here we go. And so to get to it, they have a link in here, but I'll just show you how to find it from Google, because everything you should find from Google, right? Go to Google, and I'm going to type in Firefox because that's what I want to install it in, and then Bitly, B-I-T-L-Y. And then here we go, Bitly Creator, Firefox add-ons. Easily access the Bitly URL shortening services via your toolbar or by right-clicking. So you go here and you add it, and then once you do, you can just quickly, easily, and effectively share all sorts of links. So I'm going to do it right now. So you add it, and then if you go up to Tools under Firefox and then go to Add-ons, extensions have been renamed to add-ons. I know, kind of different. You can actually see all your extensions, and there is the Bitly Creator, which I've already added. So yes, rather than copying and pasting, now what you can do is go, I like this page I'm reading about. I'm going to share it with someone. Now all you do is you right-click, and when you right-click, you'll see Create Bitly URL for this page. And when it'll do that in the background, and once it's done, it'll say, hey, congratulations, I've copied this to your clipboard. That means the next thing you paste will be that. So I'm going to go back over here to Twitter and say I am recording a video tutorial on installing and using HTTP bit.ly with Firefox. And then I'm gonna I use when you right click with your mouse and that menu shows up, that's known as your context menu. So you can do that. You still have the copy and paste with your keyboard. Control C for copy, Control V for paste. You can also go up to your edit menu still and see there's a paste. So see it's Control V. Well, you know, I like the right clicking sometimes. So here we go. Paste it. And so now people will know that they can go check this out. You know, da da da. And in this case, I have to say this, adding a link here would not actually be accurate because the wording makes people think that the link I'm putting at the end would be to the tutorial. So that's a whole nother thing about linking and sharing things and twittering and social networking. We'll talk about that another day. Anyway, so I'm just going to say for now I'm recording a video tutorial. Then I'll link to the tutorial once it's complete. So that's all it takes for you to be out there sharing links. And you can do this in your email as well. The URL shortening service helps people get to things faster, better, quicker, easier. Sometimes really long links get broken and then people have trouble clicking on them and things. So hope that helps. And until next time, take care.